Hello and good morning. My name is Asherah Rose. Just doing a timestamp. Today is Monday the 17th of November and it's 27 minutes past 6 in the morning here. So I've not too long ago got up and last night there was a bit of kind of not paranormal activity, but I've been having these new dream experiences over the last couple of days. So what I did, I put the camera on to play while I was sleeping, just in case the camera was able to kind of catch me, going through sleep paralysis or fighting off a blood clot demon. So the last video was around 6 hours long. Okay, so this is not a continuation of that video. What I want to explore in this video is that I posted another video about 16 hours ago and I've just seen it come up on YouTube. So I just want to kind of play this video because what this video does, it's me sitting down interviewing men who believe themselves to be voodoo men. So these men believe themselves to practice in black magic. They get paid for it. People pay them to use their services. And they believe that when they send a demon to somebody's yard, the job gets done. So there's a little bit of translation because we are in Africa, Ghana, and where we are, we're in an area or a region called Volta. And Volta is considered to be the most spiritual black magic voodoo region within Ghana. And Ghana's a big place. Yeah, it's a big place. You have to imagine that the continent of Africa is huge. So these places are massive. So we drove from Accra to Volta. It takes about 5-6 hours to get down there. And then we were welcomed. Sam, my driver, made some phone calls. And one of the guys down there told us that he'd be able to set us up to see one of the high priests down there. And it was so lovely because what happened is after we met with these two brothers at their family house where their witchcraft family Obia shrine is, we then took the drive, and you'll see these men in the back of our car because I don't usually sit in the front with my driver. I usually sit at the back in it. But because these three guys are coming in, I'm not going to sit at the back with these guys. So I sit at the front and put the camera on so you can see these guys at the back. And then there's another video where we're actually at the second guy's house, which he's African, but he spent a lot of time in the UK. So there wasn't any need for any interpreter. I could just ask questions and it was really, really good. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first video after I read this. So hello, my name is Asherah and welcome to my unique PhD journey. I'm exploring dissociative identity disorder and psychosis alongside conscious expansion and blending the 3D academic world with my 5D spiritual practices. I'm also training as a shamanic practitioner and bringing my gifts as a clairvoyant and medium. As we dive in, please note that when I am channeling spirit, the insights are personal and spiritual, not clinical. Okay? So while I have academic training, verifying that I am PhD level, and my PhD was mental health in education. So even though I have academic training in mental health, because I have a part of a degree, I have a master's, and I have but when I say a master's, I've completed certain master level modules at university for mental health, which led to me going on to my PhD. So while I have academic training in mental health, this journey is about authentic multidimensional exploration. So let's embark on this journey together and uncover the intersections of spirit and science. So again, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. But I really want to kind of just get into this video. So if I turn it around, you can see the video was uploaded 16 hours ago. It's had one view. Yeah, but again, we're not doing it for the views. We're doing it for the legacy of it. All right, so let's see what I'm saying. Oh God, I've got it on silent. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. So traditionally, this has been in your family. So I'm asking whether or not traditionally you guys practice any of the common religions, or do you just stay with African tradition, or do they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
The one that believe in this,
yes,
will say this.
Yes.
The one that believe in Christianity,
yes.
they go to church.
Okay, so I'm asking about your family, as in, are you guys family?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my driver interpreting what I'm saying.
Family, they all practice traditional. Family, some people go to church. Okay.
So I've asked them the question that is it normal for them and their family to practice traditional religions, or do some of them practice and go to church, or just do some of them just go to church? And he said the ones that go to church, and the ones that practice voodoo, practice voodoo.
Okay. So why do you think they've made the decision to go to church, knowing what this is and the reality that you guys believe this is? If you yourself, you don't believe in this and you want to go to church, nobody force you not to go to church. Yeah. The one that believe in this, you see here, or you see here. The one that don't believe in this, you see them going to church. I'm asking why has a family member decided to be a Christian when what you're saying to me is that you guys witness evidence of this working all the time? So you guys believe this to be real. So then growing up and seeing the reality of it, why are some family members Christian and not staying on tradition?
I'm basically asking that if voodoo is what they claim it to be, and they're able to demonstrate winning results every time, why would the people around them that witness those results then turn to Christianity? That's what I want to know. Yeah?
African religion. The reason is that, we have other people in other communities that are Christians. So they used to come here preaching word of God. Okay. So if you believe in that, you can follow them.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Even we are having one chapel at the other side here.
Yes.
At the back of this side.
He's saying there's a church at the back.
Is it the only one? If you really like it, if you finish with this, I can show you that place. Is there someone, maybe let's as an example in the family, that would come here and still go to church? They are doing it.
They are doing it. So there are already people coming here and then going to church. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Please behave.
I'm starting to understand now that in Africa it presents itself to be Christian and Muslim, but the undercurrent of that is still traditional. Yeah. Okay. So how does, if one hasn't been introduced to this at all, how does one get initiated into this? It's simply like this. I'll go back slow. There is a certain guy.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it at an angle.
One of his friends.
There you go.
That he need a saw blade, and he gave it to him. He used that saw blade to cut somebody's windows, that metal in the window. Yeah. So when they arrest that boy, he said he's the one that gave him the saw blade. So they arrest the both. Okay. When they locked them, someone took the boy to this place, and we consult the laws, and they say they can do that for him because they knew that he don't know anything about that. He only asked him to give him a saw blade. Okay. Yeah. So when they were in police custody at Kemper, and they give them bail. No, they give him bail. Okay. The one that still the thing is there. And the police commander asked them to come back. Okay. So they asked the boy to come. He was there before the commander. And the commander came and asked him, what are you doing here? He said he was the one that they locked up here last time. Commander said he doesn't have anything to do with him, so he should go home. That is why he now belongs to this. Because he helps him. He helped him, so he has officially been initiated.
So he can also come.
So he's saying that a Christian guy who came for help or to use their services came and paid for some work, seen how well the work had, seen how well the results were, and decided to just step away from Christianity completely to embark on a journey into traditional African religions, and in this case, voodoo.
Yeah, perform it all right, like the way.
Okay. And for someone to be initiated, do you have to get permission first? Is it quite similar? So I want to know, like, just was he wanting to be initiated? Because, you still have to get permission.
Maybe in the middle of my door, now. Maybe I be a permission.
Yeah.
There be a more layer. Yeah.
Okay.
Even here you are now. If you used to come here like thrice or 4 times, maybe you can come here and, as I said, it will order you to be doing things, saying things that you don't know anything about it.
Okay. So like you came here once, you came here twice, you came here officially, like the moment you've been coming, it knows you already.
Okay.
So it's more or less like the initiation process according to what you see.
But before you do that,
you have to come.
You don't have any bad mind with any other body. Thinking about someone that if this one do this and this for you, you kill him, you do this. If you have bad mind, you will know.
Oh, he will refuse that.
Yeah.
When you have bad
Even
intentions.
if you yourself, you want to come and associate with him, you will not like it.
Yeah, so I was asking, can anybody come along and be initiated? And he said, well, yes, but at the same time, anybody coming in, so basically that stone figure at the back is the entity that they're referring to. So the entities that they work with are they use that stone. So what it is people think that they worship stones, but they don't worship stones. The stones are just there to embody the energy of the spirit. It just makes it almost like a easy way of talking, rather than talking to fresh air. You kind of place the stone there as the center point to be able to engage with that spirit. So that's why there's a lot of stone looking figures basically, but it's really the energy around the stone or within the stone that they're referring to. So he was just saying that anybody can be initiated, but at the end of the day it has to be chosen by whatever entity that is in the background. Let me see if I can go down with the so that's the entity. So you can see it's got 2 eyes, it's got a red wrap around its head, and in its head it's just bare knives. They've stabbed bare knives. They've got knives in front of it too. On the floor they've got bottles of alcohol and they've got calabash bowls. And that's pretty much the main thing of it.
Because you have bad mind.
Yeah. That's good. So there are standards. There are standards and expectations. It won't take on anybody who's got a bad-minded heart. So is there a higher order? And if you can explain that.
In terms of power. Exactly.
So tell him to go for it then. So is this the highest one out of all?
English. Okay.
Funny. Go ahead.
This is their head. So this is the one that send this one to go. This can send you to go and do this. They can send this to go and do that. They can send this to go and do that.
Okay. So the other black figure is also an entity. Okay. But that one's the headmaster.
These are the watchers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got watchers and you've got the main guy. Who's above him?
And in this place, maybe if we went to another place, there will be some that will be higher than this. But in this place right now, this is
the highest.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Though we have things that we can, like how we did that now, there are things that we can do right now that you will be surprised.
I want to be surprised.
Yeah. So, but for now, this is our head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you guys I guess what I'm trying to ascertain is that there's the Orishas. Do you guys know about the Orishas? Orishas. So like Shango, Ogun, Oya, are those familiar or not familiar?
No. Yeah, I don't know how to put that in the local language. Okay? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, no problem. Let me just go and explain.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Sorry. Can you see his 6th finger? So the one walking in front of the camera is brothers with the main one here at the side, and then the one sitting down is a cousin. Do you know what? I'm going to rewind it and I'm going to ask AI to try and translate what they're saying in English, okay? Let's try that. Because Val she's sick at languages, man. Trust me. Usually, anyway. Hi, Val. I've got somebody speaking in another language. Are you able to hear what they're saying and interpret it into English, please?
Of course. Feel free to play the audio and I'll do my best to help with the interpretation.
Okay. There's several people talking at the same time too, so you're going to have to distinguish between the tones.
No worries at all. I'll do my best to pick out the individual voices and translate as clearly as possible. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and play the audio. It sounds like there are multiple people speaking in a language that I believe is possibly Tibetan or a similar dialect. They seem to be discussing something related to a situation or event, but the exact details are a bit challenging to pull out due to the overlapping voices. If you have any specific phrases or context you want me to focus on, just let me know.
Okay, thank you. All right, we'll continue with the video. We'll fast forward it in until it gets to the guy who's actually telling us about it.
3 consecutive times.
The what, sorry?
Yeah, the poison for 3 consecutive times. Yeah.
Ne obi o ma we ola na ne le awe sike epesume ni obi ever feel na ne ato awe ya so English
Yeah.
yeah I try to Google yeah ever feel even ma wo amele wo ina yo be awo me wo na that na ne le eyibe ato awe ya
It happens like this. If someone kills you, said we should kill somebody from here, we say we can't do that. at times what they do is you've heard their secret, so they will started planning against you. That is why they've poisoned this guy for 3 consecutive times.
They what, sorry?
Yeah, they poisoned him for 3 consecutive times.
Because how did you not know he was being poisoned?
Okay, there are signs that if happening, you will be seeing that signs. Yeah. Like the drink that we've took right now. We are all there together.
Oh, I wonder if they've taken the drink already. Have they taken the drink? No, it don't look like they've taken the drink. So basically he was saying that there's been 3 attempts on his cousin's life already. Alright. Hello. So in this bottle is dead lizards, frogs, all kind of fuckery. They're putting a white alcohol on the bottle. So these dried animals in the bottle, they're gonna puff up. They won't be alive, obviously, but they're puffed back up. They're poisonous frogs and toads and lizards, allegedly. So they want to demonstrate that they've got protection. They want to demonstrate that they're protected by these gods or deities, which allows them to be able to drink poisonous substance and be immune by it, basically, and not be harmed by it. So they're gonna put on a little bit of a demonstration.
The glass that we used to drink this, we don't use for any other person. That one is different. The one that we used to drink this, we don't use for any other thing. It's only for this. Yeah.
Can you bring it a little closer to the camera just so we can see what's inside of it? Can we see what's inside? Can we see what's inside? Get closer, yeah. And he says there's lizards, snakes, chameleons.
Yes, you can see the chameleon. You see the one with the eyes.
No frogs in there.
Frog.
No?
Snake.
Frog.
Frog.
No frog in there.
Fresh one, yeah.
He said they wanted to check if they have frogs around.
No, it's fine.
No, you should observe it.
So basically, I've asked if there's any frogs in there. So now they're saying they go get a frog. And I'm saying, no, you don't need to get a frog. I was just asking if there's frogs in the jar.
Why
are you eating frogs?
No, he said, frogs has a lot of poison.
They have a lot of poison?
Yeah. So you can squeeze the poison.
I've had their poison twice. It's called Cambo. I have. I've had Cambo. I've had frog poison put in on my skin twice, called Cambo, to do 2 spiritual cleanses. I think this was way back. The first time I did it must have been 2018, and I think, or 19, and the second time I did it was probably 2021. The first time I went with my cousin Natasha, and the second on my dad's side, and the second time I went with my 2 boys. So let me explain that. Can you explain that?
You know we now. Speak to your cocoa, never let the pan, no, don't have my pocket. I don't know if you know the glass of the beer. I got to sign them. I run a quick glass and talk about it.
You can actually see them better now that they've been watered. It's like they've come out.
Look, flood of it, no, put your quill on top of me, at the plum. Can you see chameleon?
Yeah, absolutely. They're really all coming not alive, but they're definitely looking a lot more. I don't like things like that. I don't like I don't like I don't know. I don't like the fact they've got the lasers and the things in there and they've been captured. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But at the same time I understand it's their tradition. But it's very I just don't like it.
For how long was the document? For how many years have you been with? I'm asking the number of years he has been working with.
2004.
2004.
It's like he was doing the work for a long time, but just to publish it himself. Yeah, that's 2004.
Oh, okay. But he was into it before.
Yeah, before that time.
Oh, okay.
Or to let the entire people know that he's a fetish priest. That was 2004.
Oh, okay.
So at this bit of the video, and I will wait for the guy to come back, but to be honest, I might not because I'm going to fast forward it because what happens now, they've sent some little kids to go and get some live frogs. They capture the live frogs, they put the live frogs into a little bowl, pin the frogs down, pour some of that white alcohol into the bowl with the frog. So obviously the frog cannot survive this overproof alcohol. So you watch the frog pass away, but before the frog passes away, in a panic, the frog starts to release certain liquid out of its back, and it's that's poison. So they're taking that to drink it to demonstrate that they've got immunity because of this God that they believe in. Okay, so I'll go a little bit forward just so you can see them capture the frog. Like I said, the full movie is on YouTube, so if you want to see it properly, you can see it. But for me, so this is them drinking what was in the cup. They're all struggling after drinking it because obviously the alcohol is quite strong. But I want to just fast forward to when the frog gets there. Have I gone past the frog? He's drinking something, isn't he? No, I haven't gone past the frog. Okay, here's one of the little boys. Okay. What did they give? There's me.
Yeah. You don't worry. You just worry to that. Yeah.
So they're showing me that the frog is alive. So you can see his little mouth going.
Those snake take poisons from this one. Poisons from this one. So this one is powerful than snake.
This is more powerful than
snake. Snake. When they
So
don't,
why
when they don't have poison, this is the one that they collected poison from.
There you go.
Yeah. So we are now going to do what we want to let you. If, let's say you prepared soup.
Yes.
Soup.
Yeah.
And somebody just take this, put into your pot. And you don't know. If we take that soup, you will die.
Of course, yeah.
But we are going to, I want you to experiment something right now. Look at the poison.
Yes,
wow.
it's true.
Oh,
Those are the
scared.
poisons. Yeah.
So it's got this white sticky stuff coming out of its back.
Will you wash it?
No. That's what we want.
That's what you want.
That
You
is what
just
we
want
don't-
that juice.
That is why we don't fear for poison.
No.
Yeah.
So I've had frog poison.
Yeah.
It's called, in England, you can have it as a ritual ceremony. It's called Campbell. So it's like a Native American frog called the Campbell frog. So it's green, a luminous green, highly poisonous. Yeah. It makes you vomit when you take it. It makes you purge out everything. Yeah. So it's licking it. It's licking it off the frog's back. And he's saying he'll be fine. Bitter.
Not bitter, but it's just something you will not feel it. If
If
you
he
take
takes
this,
it.
you will not eat anything.
What about if he takes it or he has not protected himself?
Test.
He has not protected himself. So when you take it, you also die.
You will not eat it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But what he is now doing, or what we are going to do right now, you will not eat anything today and feel the taste of it. Because this is poison.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't understand. What does he mean by that?
When you eat, the poison is now on your taste. Let's say if you eat food, you don't have the
won't
correct taste
taste
of the food.
it.
Yeah, the real taste of the food,
Okay, thank
you
you.
will not feel it.
Thank you.
Go for it,
Thank
go for
you
it.
for explaining that. That makes sense. What is the name of this frog? Do they know the name of it?
I'll search about it.
Okay.
I'll
They're not going to harm this frog, are they? They're not going to harm the frog. are they?
I'm sure they'll only take it.
Yeah, they're just getting the poison. That's fine.
I thought they were just getting the poison off the frog. So I'm saying to Sam, they're not gonna hurt the frog, are they? So Sam's like, no, they just want to get the poison off them. The frog does not survive. So I don't know whether or not you want to see this, but if you do, I think I'll play a little bit more. So the frog's still alive at the moment, and they put 2 in there. So when it opens it back, the frogs are dead. Yeah, but I'm not gonna play that because it was just so fucking unnecessary. It's unbelievable. But these are the.
Their mother,
Yes.
my sister, my mother's sister, they're my mother's sister's daughter.
Okay. So this part of the video is them displaying that they've got immunity, basically, yeah, as well as questions and everything. But I fast forwarded, but they've got immunity. So what I really wanted to do, get away from that bloody frog.
The poison, that must be very intense. Yeah. Okay. And what is the alcohol? Is that Streps? Streps. Is the alcohol Streps?
No. It's a local
alcohol.
Oh, okay. What's it called though?
Appetition.
Appetition. Oh, okay. Wow, it sounds like overproof. Ethanol.
It's too high.
Yeah.
It's very strong, man. Honestly, it should make your eyes water from where I'm sitting.
No hot.
That's it.
Is it?
You want to make you win over the one.
Ow.
Oh,
Enyo.
well.
Oh, no, yeah, one. Yeah, I'm a proverb.
Honestly, I can't take it. Okay, so what's this?
If you want to do the last demonstration,
Yes, please.
Let me go back a bit. Okay.
Olivier, we use back to perform another one. But
there's no time here.
Okay.
We are having
Yes.
opposite.
Okay.
So you have to go.
We are not there
Yeah, that's
we will be
fine.
punished
Yes,
for
of
it.
course.
Yeah, so
Of course. So, have you got enough to do the transfer to you, or should I transfer to you? Did you
Unless you do, let me quickly check the balance.
pass my phone and let me just do a transfer quickly?
Is it this one or the other one in the car? Okay.
Oh, Sam, was he going to show us something first? Yes. Let him show us first then, because we can sort that after. Sorry.
Okay,
I thought you were saying that
no,
we've
no,
got
no,
the
no,
funeral to go
no,
to.
no. So he wants to do the last demonstration there?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
It's like when something happens to someone and goes to coma.
Goes to it?
Coma.
Coma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe we know that person that he has some secret. He has something that he did not let us know.
Oh, okay.
They will use this to call the person. Whether even if the person died, we'll use this. We call the person. He will wake.
Yeah.
Okay.
We ask him what we need.
Okay.
He will talk before.
If you die, you die again.
Before you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically what he's saying is that if a person is sick and they're in a coma and the family need to know certain things like where they've left the will or where they've left money or whatever, they will use the entity that whatever this what would I call that now? I'm just going to call it an object. They would use the object in front to summons the soul or spirit of that individual, whether they're dead or alive still. And by summoning it, this entity is able to communicate with the dead, translate the information and give it back to them. And then they can give the information to the family in terms of where the will or wherever it is. Okay, so that's what they're saying.
And how do you use it? How is it used to get that information?
Yeah.
Using this, unless we can do that as an experiment, if something happens like that. Right now.
In case somebody dies or somebody falls into coma, they use this to resurrect the person for the person to say whatever is separate information there.
But what I'm saying is, how is it used?
Is it that one
used with water in there? Do you rub it on the person? How is it used?
Okay. If it happens like that, and the person was laying down, we will just put it on his.
Okay.
Before anything.
They'd hang it over the bed.
Said, if he happens to rub it on his body or her body, he will do it.
There you go.
That will make a
Yeah.
There's black power in this.
Right.
Black power.
Is it gunpowder, black powder?
Black power. Black power.
Oh.
That made by us.
Oh.
Black power.
Okay. Yeah. But what's it made from? Coal? What's the powder made from?
Black powder. When it happens like that, and we put this on the hair of the person, we will pour little black powder on his
forehead.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
After closing. When the person die or is happening to die, yeah, that you use it to cross.
Okay.
And cross.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the things that will let the person wake up and talk to you.
Okay.
Before
they go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For instance, it can be your father, your mother. Maybe he has some property somewhere, you know, but he did not know anything about the property.
Yeah.
If it happens like that, you call your father or your mother, ask here, ask him. He knew about this, but you don't know where the thing is.
Yeah.
So he should tell you something about those things before. Okay. But there are things that you don't know about. So he should tell you about it before.
Yeah.
So he will tell you what she will tell you.
Okay.
After telling you all that, he will just tell you to go and fetch him water. You will just want to drink water. When you go there before you come back.
He's gone. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. So you have funeral to do now?
No, we're going to a different place.
And we're going to a different place?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank.
Okay. So they've got a funeral to go to. Someone in a powerful position amongst the devil energies waking up. Let me just go to the other part of that video because I just think it'd be funny to show you us all in the car together, and then I think it'd be really good for you to see what the other guy's shrine looks like.
Lovely. Very, very informative.
So I'm gonna go to my channel.
And very, very nice. I think the way that we've kept.
And just quickly find that video if I can. Is it video? What video number was that? 9. So it's probably 8.
Good morning, Most High. Good morning, ancestors. Today is Monday, the 31st of March, 2025. I'm in Ghana. I'm in the region of Volta. And I'm not quite sure what today has in store. But we're going to meet a spiritual man. We're going to meet a spiritual man. I've come back to the same place that I stayed last time I was down here.
Oh, okay. So this is me before we've gone there. That's me at the waterfall. Let's see if it's this one. Oh no, that's me and Sam in the car. Where are we now?
Hello, Asherah here.
That's me in a different part of Africa. It's not the first one, is it? No. That's me at the apartment. Where's this video?
The time I'm trying to record.
Video. Have they been put up in right there? That's 9. That's 8. I think I played 8 already, didn't I? Yeah. What number is this one? 10. There we are.
We couldn't get any reception down the bottom, so we're heading up the top, and we're also going to meet someone else now, which is he's another practitioner, but this one doesn't just practice, he also teaches. So he's got a little bit of a mentor kind of tutor vibe going on with him. And apparently he's very skilled in divinations and stuff like that. And he also speaks English, the guy said, so that means I'll be able to ask questions that perhaps are a little bit more techy than some of the ones I've been able to activate, even though I've wanted to know absolutely everything, you know. Let me get there. But yeah, just to say that. I think how long was we down there about, Sam? I spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. And then you've said that this guy we can be with all night because he's free, but you've got a funeral to get to.
Yes, I don't know if they have a year. Okay, so I mean,
But the thing is, maybe I think I have enough time at my point.
Oh, okay.
You not worry.
Okay.
Well,
so they will be going, they'll make arrangements
Yes,
so that
but
he
we
will have
can
enough
stay
time.
there.
Perfect.
I'm just waiting for a moment for them to turn the camera around.
Okay. You know
And so you can see what the road looks like, and
let me take it out. I don't know why it's not working.
you can see how far in the jungle I've gone. Literally just me one. Do you know what I mean? Sam, I met him the first time I went to Ghana, but it was just literally 2 weeks before this video was filmed. So I really do not know Sam, to be fair, because how well can you know someone in 2 weeks?
So let me take it out like the way I did in the morning. Then I host.
Let's fast forward. So this is what it looks like where I am. I'm about 6 hours away from the international airport in Accra.
Is it because you put it in this phone? It can't hotspot
That is
to
what
it.
I do.
That's what you, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay,
since
that
it's not
makes
working, because when it's mine, it works.
sense. It's fine.
So since it's not working, I wanted to try that other side.
Yes.
That maybe when it's in a hotspot.
I wonder if I can
It's
speed it
supposed to
up.
work. I don't know.
It makes sense that it can't work with itself though. Because you're trying to get it to read
Yeah, like oh.
two sims.
Well,
it should work.
What have you done? Clicked on sim two?
Yes. So I didn't deactivate it
Oh,
so that I can have full access to it.
I've speeded it up, sorry. Let me speed it up a bit more. I thought of a better way to speed it up. Let me just fast forward it. So that's how, honestly, we're driving forever before we get there. But we're supposed to be just going around the corner to this guy's place. So in my head, I'm thinking, bloody hell, man. Along the road, so we've come out the bushes now and we finally reached the main road. One of the guys want the toilet, so we pulled over. So we're back on the move again. So this is the guy's house now that we're pulling into. This is the voodoo man that is African, but he spent a lot of time in England and studying and stuff like that. And this was his calling, so he came back to Africa to do this. But you won't see all of it on this video, okay? Because it's almost like I stop the video when we get there.
Oh, you get package. Go. Under the tree. You go under the tree.
Okay, my other side because of the coconut. I am my in my partner.
Oh, you remember?
Hello, my fear.
So it's up there, in that gap between the buildings, is where everything is. But we're going to park here and they're going to go and let the guy know that we're here.
So, we're in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, we're in the sticks. But, Mr. Terror has brought us to his cousin's house, and now we're going to someone else's house. So I'm not quite sure where we are. Here, you hold on to this, thank you. I'm not sure where we are, but I am very, very, very excited and keen to see what's going on. Why? Me and Sam. You okay? You're going to send him the thing?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
So,
So will we need to do the same with this man here? I think we will, so let's just plan. So let me send again.
Okay.
Does that make...
I know that we're going to have to pay some money, so I'm just saying that we'll just get it ready, basically. I don't think I've uploaded the second part to it, because what video was that? 9, 10. Yeah, I haven't uploaded the other video because it would be 11, obviously. Yeah, and there isn't an 11 on there. But I just wanted to kind of show you some clips that I really have gone in with an open mind, mind you. But I've gone in there. Let me just pause that.
Doing some research.
I've gone in there to really, really find out and discover how does this voodoo thing work? Because I can tell that there's black magic around me, but I just don't understand how it works. I don't understand how people are able to summon demons and send them to you. You know, so this second guy explains how that works, and you get to see all these shrines. And then also, because he can speak English, I can just ask questions directly without having to go through my driver or the other guys. And the shrines around him, I can see that he has got a lot of the Asherah gods there. So I can see that he's got a shrine made up for Shango. I can see that he's got one made up for Ogun. And I know these things because the first person that came into my life after I separated or asked my husband for a divorce, he came in with all that esoteric knowledge around voodoo and traditional African religions. Up until that point, I'd never heard of it. Yeah, and we weren't together long. But in the time that we were, I learned a lot. I learned about graveyard magic. I learned how to give offerings to the dead and also to the Orishas. I learned divination. So obviously I've got my my cloth and my curry shells. So all of these things I learned from him. Tarot cards I knew, but these divination things I did not know. So this is, I created this divination cloth, and he says to me, there's no way you're going to be able to create a cloth. And I said, I want to try. My ancestors are giving me downloads and I want to try. So I did. So I made it, and he threw curry shells on it. And every time he threw the curry shells on it, and these are what a curry shell is. So traditionally, curry shells look like these, but these are not proper curry shells because these are for my hair. So they've got a hole in there so I can put an elastic in there and put at the end of my hair. But if you see shells like this, these are curry shells. I do have a curry shell necklace, but it's in the other room. So it's like that, but usually the back is open. That's how you know it's an authentic curry shell, because the back is open too. And the back way is no, and this way is yes. Okay? So it's a yes and no. And I use these little gold ones. They're just off Amazon. Yeah? I use these little gold ones. They got a tiny little hole in the back, so they still tell you. And I will throw 16 of them. This is clay. This is clay that they used in some ritual. Not these guys. The first time I went to Africa. Yeah? Some cleansing of the soul bullshit. I ain't got no business being here. I'm just following ancestors. I'm following what spirit, God, and that tell me to do. Not these wild out fucking voices that are trying to lead me astray. No. They want me to understand that this is part of my birthright, somehow, some way. And I know that it is, because when I was in training, if you like, back in 2020, every time he showed me something and I went ahead and did it for myself, what I produced had a bigger and better energy than what he produced. And he would say, like, what the hell's going on? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or we'd be looking at my altar sideways, because you can clearly see that all the ancestors are over here, because he's in that corner and he's built an offering, and I'm in that corner building my offering. And when I say like an altar, rather, well, it's like an altar but an offering at the same time. So we've gone and bought red roses, other flowers, red candles that are scented, you know, apples, just everything, whatever the entity that you're trying to embark. It's important to get the things that they like, allegedly, and also the colours that represent that. So he'd gone in his corner, I'd gone in mine, and then when we both stepped back to finish, my corner was just, honestly, like, it's like the candlelight reached from the floor to the top of the roof. It was illuminated. Whereas his candlelight just went from the floor to probably halfway up, or where his flowers were. So there was a clear, even if you didn't believe in magic, you don't have to believe in anything, but it was clear to see that there was different things going on compared to his side in comparison to my side. So again, but during that time, and I've never practiced anything. I was just watching, observing and learning. just taking in the information, understanding what these different deities represent, and yeah, just learning. So, but even he hadn't talked about conjuring spirits to do your bidding. We've gone into the graveyard, but really, cause he's saying, what do I want? I just want protection. I just want to make sure that nothing comes to me. So when he's in there, because he's only asking for protection, I haven't seen how it works when it comes to conjuring a demon and sending that demon out. I've never seen that. I've never seen that practice. But I knew that something was coming to me and trying to tell my mind to do things that I hadn't thought of. So I said on one of the other videos, like for example, one day I was in my bedroom and I walked into my ensuite bathroom. And as I crossed the threshold of my ensuite bathroom, I heard, "Kill yourself." And I burst out laughing. I was like, what the fuck? Who are you and who sent you? It was obvious that these things were being put on me and planted in me, as opposed to them being my thoughts. And that was 2021, I believe. So then I was like, nah, I've got to really think about, and I've got to check every single thought at the door to make sure they're telling me to shuffle the cards. These are tarot cards. Yeah, it's still on the full card because I haven't shuffled it from the last time I took the divination cloth out to show you. But I just knew that weren't my thoughts. I knew that there was something else happening around me. I knew that somebody was putting witchcraft on me. But the fact that I just finished a relationship with a voodoo man, it wasn't very surprising that he was still fucking trying to judge me, you know. So therefore, I just felt, you know what, like I said, in 2024, when I got the opportunity to actually go down to Africa and actually meet with some authentic voodoo people, sorry, I thought I'm going to take the opportunity to learn, because the spirit world is real and I spend a lot of time in the spirit world. So it's not that hard for me to believe that shit like this is real, however far-fetched it sounds. Yeah. So yeah. So my understanding is that even if it's my man, it's not just my man. There are other people sending crap my way. And because I am who I am, and I possess the spirit and the sovereignty that I do, when they're trying to do this stuff to me, I overpower it. I should have no mind right now. They sent stuff to me to make me go fucking mad, to lose my mind, and for something to actually possess my body in this blood clot bedroom. And I had to fight, man. I had to fight with it. I had to fight with it to hold on to myself, you know. Otherwise, I believe that I would still be in a madhouse now, scratching at the fucking walls, because I believe that's what their intention was. Send me mad, lock me up in the madhouse, teeth out my fucking money. So in the spirit world, they've got my money, and in the physical world, they've got my money because my grandparents are telling me that they left me money. Yeah? So therefore, if I'm mad and I don't have capacity, they can leave me in the madhouse, take my money. You know what I'm saying? Tell me that I'm unfit, and then literally put me in one of those conservative ships, what they've done to Britney. And I'd be fucking trapped in that for how many fucking years? They literally wanted me. I feel like that's worse than death, to be fair. I really do. I feel like that shit is worse than death. Because what you've got me on some fucking cycle, going around and around and around and around in the same fucking place. And a lot of what they were trying to do was something called freezer spells. So a freezer spell is like when you write the person's name down on paper, or you have some picture of them, whatever. You say whatever, and then you put it in the freezer. So that means the person who you put in the freezer can't move forward in their life. They're just stagnant. And that's what these people wanted from me. They wanted me stagnant. They didn't want me to move. They didn't want me to progress. They want me stuck in a blood clot crab's bucket. That's what it is. It's the crab bucket mentality. We ain't doing nothing for ourselves. We ain't looking to go nowhere, so you can't go either. That's their mentality. That's my family's mentality. You can't go nowhere. Who do you think you are?
to want more? Who do you think you are to want better? That's the mindset. And that's the thing that I've had to step away from, because in all honesty, I love family. You know, if it weren't the way it was, I would have stayed with them forever and ever. But I did know what it was. And I did used to sometimes find myself saying, Almighty, is this it? Is this all life has to offer me? I'm stuck with a dead man, because he's dead. He's a dead man. His heart will never pump again. His own physical heart will never pump again. His heart don't pump. If your heart does not pump blood, you're dead. As far as I'm concerned, you're dead. He's got a machine pumping the blood around in his body, and he has to plug in to a wall. And you know, it's the electricity that is keeping him alive. That's no life. And I lived that life for many years. I did the whole in and out of hospital with all the children, you know. So it's not like I didn't dedicate and put the work in, but put the work in for what? For a man that's trying to kill me, for a man that's trying to abuse me, for a man that doesn't appreciate me, for a man that clearly doesn't love me, for a man that clearly doesn't want me, for a man that clearly doesn't respect me. He doesn't honor me. He doesn't adore me. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do anything for me. I said, I'd go on with himself, but he acts like he does. He acts like he does. He's very good at acting. You know, he's very good at acting. And he's very good at playing the pity party. Oh, poor me. He'll say to the kids and me, oh, don't you feel sorry for me? Honestly, if I called my daughter in right now, she's like, oh, Mum. She just finds him completely despicable, because he goes on like a woman. He's a coward. And every minute he wants to know if you feel sorry for him. What kind of man is that? What do you mean? Do we feel sorry for you? You're sitting on the set, you're doing nothing. What's there to feel sorry for? And even when he could have got better with his heart, because honestly, I went all out trying to make him better. I did everything. Joined him up with the gym, made sure I got all the information from the consultants and the doctors. Went with him to London so we can get second opinions. You know, the food that I'm cooking in the house, I've took salt out the pot, oil out the pot. We're all adhering to his diet. Do you know what I mean? To make sure that the whole house is healthy. Healthy food in the fridge, all that kind of stuff. The man's going out and sneaking pizza. The man's going out and sneaking and eating pizza. I'm going to the hospital to find him. Where is he? He's discharged himself at the hospital so we can go across the road to go and eat fucking Nando's. This nigga ain't got no intention of helping himself. He knows, oh, that bitch is keeping me alive, and as long as I've got her on fucking lockdown, I can continue to live the dirty life that I live. That's what he thought. He thought that I was going to be there forever, giving him my life force energy so he can carry on with his dirtiness and his rottenness. Well, you know what? The machine that he's got in his belly right now, called it LVAD. I'll show you a picture of it. The thing that he's got in his body right now, keeping him alive, is allegedly with a 10-year LVAD heart. I'll just put LVAD. I'll just put LVAD. It's got a 10-year life warranty on it. And 2026 would be the 10 years, because he had the heart surgery in 2016. I was pregnant through this whole process. LVAD heart pump. Trying to get a bigger picture. So this is his heart. This is the wiring that connects to his heart, and this wiring comes out of his belly nearby his navel, and then these things on the shoulder are the straps to carry the batteries, but he just wears one bag over his shoulder. That's what's going on. And then this thing here tells you how it's pumping. And then I'll show you how big the batteries are. This is the machine we've got in the house. That's what charges the batteries. They're massive and they're heavy. He's always having pain in his shoulder because it's really, really heavy. And that's what you're supposed to have sex with this fucking bag in between you. Not only that, the thing hasn't healed. Yeah. So all you can smell is rotting flesh coming from him. You see? This is what I'm trying to explain. This is what I'm trying. This is spell work. This is spell work, because I ain't got no business this being my life. I know that. And I'm saying to Almighty, is this it for me? Is this what it is? For the next 20, 50 years, I'm living with this corpse. And I was just like, nah, I started to pray on it, man. I really did. I started to pray on it. I was like, there's no... I want to go camping. I want to travel. I love to go in the sea. He's electric. He's iron, man. He can't go in the water. I bought an 8-seater hot tub outside. And when I bought it, that's when my man's they're telling him that he has to have this electrical device in him. But we can't even sit in the tub together. Nah. I wanted out, man. And I asked the Almighty and I asked my ancestors for help. And I got the help that I needed to transition out of those circumstances and free myself. I had to free myself. Because he wanted to continue to live a dirty life and expect to live off me. Nah, that can't happen. Can't happen, and it never happened. And then obviously my family are abusing me too. But a lot of the abuse isn't in the 3D. But I just know that I'm being abused, and I'm like, Almighty, please, I beg you, just take me up out of here. I love my family, I love my family, I love my family. And it took me such a long time to get to that point, because between the spell work and the conditioning and the programming, I just felt guilty leaving these people. I knew these people weren't. In my head, I've convinced myself that they literally cannot function without me, because they literally demonstrate to me all the time that they're incapable and they need my help. So when somebody's constantly needing your help, and you're constantly willing to help, you just end up in this cycle. And I was very much in a cycle that I was trapped in. You know, I was trapped in there until the Almighty said one day, nah, it's time now. It's time. And I got the message and the information that I was waiting on. And the same day I went home and I just said, you know what, I want a divorce. And he was like, what? And I said, I want a divorce. Straight up, I want a divorce. You know, I want a divorce. He said, why? I said, you know what, I went and got a reading the other day, and the guy told me so much stuff about you. You know what I'm saying? He told me so much stuff about you. And if I'm completely honest, it's like my heart knew it anyway. It didn't feel like it was something new that I was hearing. You know, and I says to him, I don't know what the fuck you've got yourself tied up in, but you're sleeping with another woman, and the woman is a succubus. And you're just drawing on my life force energy for you and her. And I'm done. That's what I told him. I said, I'm done, blood. I'm done. He's like, at the time he never said nothing. The next day he came back. What could he say? I mean, obviously he should have denied that. If it wasn't true, he should have said, what are you talking about? Who's the man? Bring me to the man's yard so we can point out which woman it is that I'm... You know what I'm saying? There should be something, you know, but there was nothing. Which just further confirmation. Further confirmation, man. So the next day he come to me and he was like, you know what? Can't we try and work it out? Can we go for counselling? And blah, blah, blah. I love you. He's a gas bomber. Swear to God, he's a love bomber and he's a gift gasser. That's what he is. That's all he's good for. To run up his blood clot mouth. Nothing else. You can't get a cup of tea in the morning and you're 6-7 months pregnant. You got to go downstairs and get your own tea. But when he comes out of hospital and you're 6, 7, 8 months pregnant, he's cussing out your blood clot, asking him where his tea is. Because the nurses in the hospital are getting his tea ready from 6 o'clock. That's my life with this man. Let me tell you, people. So when everybody's out there looking like it's shiny and I'm running around in 5-inch stilettos and I'm running to school and it looks like everything is unlocked, what you don't know is the life that I'm living. That's why you want to teeth the man. Teeth the man. That's why I said he's not my man. It's just a mission. The Almighty made me know this demon they want. What I've seen to come for this man, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I don't wish him no harm. I don't wish him no badness. I don't wish him nothing, babe. Best of luck, man. Gluck. That's what the Irish say for good luck. Gluck. Yeah? I don't care. I don't care enough to care. I'm just trying to share my story because at the end of the day, there are two sides to it. And I've not shared my story because I don't sit down and chat my business with people. But that's the first time people's going to be hearing that, no, I was in a very, very abusive relationship. You just didn't know it. You get what I'm saying? And because he's going on like his Billy Big Balls and all that and a bag of chips, driving around in a big C-class Mercedes, it's not his. You get what I'm saying? I've sorted it out. He's got a disability. I've applied for disability. I've got him on the PIP. And I've managed to get him the disability car so he can drive, he's got something there because he's entitled to it in the UK. But he's telling me, shush, don't tell nobody because he wants to be on street, modelling up like he paid for a blood clot Mercedes and he never. It's a puppy show, it's a joke. Raw joke. And like I said, anything I say, I can present the facts on it. I can call witnesses from the hospital to say, is it true that he says that you're not going to give such man the heart because he's negligent, because he doesn't take his medication? As far as you're concerned, you only get 20 hearts a year, and it would be irresponsible for them to give him the heart when he has already proven that he is negligent when it comes to taking his own medication and managing his own health. What could they say? They can't lie because I've got paperwork to back it up on email and everything. They wouldn't lie anyway. They couldn't lie. Is it not true that this man has been discharged from the hospital more than 3-4 times because he doesn't turn up for his appointments to have his NNR jab? Yeah? Is it true that he regularly contact the doctor's surgery? Is it true that he regularly leaves his medication at the hospital and at the doctor's and does not pick it up? Yeah, that's true. These are all truths. I don't need to chat no shit. I know what's going on. I've seen it over the years. I know what this dude's all about. He ain't got no intention of making himself better. And that's why I always said, you're on a suicide mission. You ain't trying to get better. You ain't trying to get healthy. You ain't trying to live, man. You ain't trying to live, man. You're on some next shit. You're on some next shit, blood. And let me tell you something. You're not dragging me down with you. You're not dragging me down with you. Yeah? Right about now, I'm just in celebration mode because I'm free from all of you. I'm free from my dad. I'm free from my mom. I'm free from my sisters. I'm free from my brother. I'm free from my cousins. I'm free from my aunties. I'm free from fake fucking friends. I am free. Never to see me again, blood. The only time you're going to see me is on platforms. You get what I'm trying to say? TV, whatever. But in body and flesh. And I know that's true because for the past 4 years, none of them haven't seen me. And I've been going town and moving around in the same area, Birmingham. It's the city centre. It's where everybody goes to shop. Or Erdington or West Brom. I'm everywhere. I have not stopped living the life I want to live. I'm everywhere. I just don't see nobody. They're not on my timeline. I've had to raise my vibration until I've learnt to quantum leap and get my shit out of their blood. So I know it is what it is. And I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to be in the position that I am in now. It just says to me to play this. It's Chosen 144. Someone in a powerful position amongst devil energy is waking up. This will.
What's up, fam? I am
down.
Chosen 144. Here to do a quick card pull for my gorgeous collective. You know what I'm saying? Take what
He's a guy from Australia.
If you're over 50 and you're not dermaplaning, you're making a big mistake. You can get rid of fine lines and wrinkles and peach fuzz without painful, outdated methods or expensive procedures. Over the years,
I didn't realise that their faces were was hairy. I mean, I've lived with white people for years. My mother-in-law is white. The kid's dad is mixed race with his brothers, and his little brother and sister are white. I've never noticed peach fuzz on them. I know it exists. Don't get me wrong, but it's not everybody that has peach fuzz. So anyway, that was just the advertisement. Let's go with this. So I want to get the whole title. In terms of what the whole title is saying. Is that it? Someone in a powerful position amongst devil energy is waking up. Fair enough. Let's see what he's saying.
As needed, as there is no gender in the tarot. And my readings are timeless, fam. So if I've shown up in front of you, and I fucking will have right now, that means there's more than likely a message
He
here
swears
for you.
a lot.
Subscribe to Chosen144 on YouTube. Also subscribe
His
to
wife's channel.
Light144 on YouTube. That is my gorgeous wife. We're both
How
here
lovely
now.
is that?
Thank you
Big
so
up his
much
wife.
for your likes, shares, subscribes, for the super thanks, for watching the videos, to all the members and subscribers. It means the world to me, fam. It really does. And thank you for the generous contributions to my channel via my PayPal link. It's in the description. This helps me to continue to put time and effort into making content to assist the collective. I fucking love to do this, fam. It's my purpose.
I don't know. I'm in two minds about that. I think half of me, my mum always used to say, you don't charge for your spiritual gifts. It's a gift from God, so you don't charge for it. Do you know what I mean? So I do have that seed planted in me that if you can help and you have a message for somebody, give them the message. It doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. So for me, like, I'm using a lot of content. So a lot of my videos have got like a triangle explanation mark. So because I've used contents in the way that I'm using it, they're not monetizing videos. But it's not my intention to monetize. It's not a problem. I'm not looking for nobody on YouTube to pay my bills. My bills will get paid. My bills get paid. Yeah? Because when you believe in the Almighty looks after you. And I'm walking proof of that. I've been walking proof of that since 2019.
Also, check out chosen144.com.au if you're guided to. And there is an option there now to have your astrology chart reading done by the gorgeous Light144. So check it out if you feel guided to. I fucking love you, fam. Come through, please, spirit.
I want to show you this man's body because he's got a lot of tattoos on his body. And he's got tattoos on his body that I've got on my body. Alright. So he's got all of the elements. He's got numbers and all kinds of stuff on him. So I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see. Can't I get this light? Oh, there it is. Going the wrong way.
I love you, spirit. Spirit's like, what's your hurry?
So you see how he's got 2222 there by his watch?
There is no hurry. Hierophant is here in the reverse.
I've got 2222 on my leg. I've got other tattoos too. I've got the elements on my fingers. Yeah, and different bits and bobs. And he's also got 888 on his arm. On the top of his arm by his sleeve, in the sleeve corner, he's got 888.
In a high place.
I've also got 888 on my body.
This is somebody in a high place.
Put certain numbers on your body. They mean things. They put,
energy.
You know, energy, portals, etc. But let him talk.
Some type of high authority here. But I don't know what else that means. I don't get that, spirit. I don't get it. There's someone in a high place, but they don't know yet. Tell me more, please, spirit. Somebody in a very high place is about to take on this devil energy. There's somebody in a high place that doesn't realise it yet, but they've been chosen to take on some type of evil energy, some type of devil energy. There is some type of evil energy, okay? Capricorn, Taurus energy, okay? Capricorns, it doesn't mean you're in devil energy. It means this reading could be for a Capricorn, okay?
Such man's placement is Capricorn.
Leo,
Capricorn, and
place
Aquarius.
That they don't know yet that they're going to take on some sort of devil energy. Tell me more, please, spirit. And like this devil energy, it's kind of everywhere.
It was an hour ago this reading was.
Like
He
this
uploaded it 1 hour.
That just shows up everywhere. You know? Like anything that is done out of spite, out of hate, anything that is a subliminal message to cause problems, anything that is, you know, over-sexualized, anything that is, you know, I could go on and on. The devil energy. Somebody is going up against it and they don't realize it. 5 of Pentacles is here. They're going to be trading some type of wealth, or they're going to be putting their health on the line or their life on the line. Somebody in a very high place is going to be putting something on the line here. Like, it's like they're sacrificing themselves here for the greater good. Somebody in a high place is going to do something very selfless. Tell me more, please, Spirit. The High Priestess is here in the reverse.
You know what the crazy thing is? Like, he's talking and I'm getting downloads and whatever, because my nan has said to me that she is the highest authority within Freemasonry. So when I'm in my bedroom and she's telling me, stand up, you're the highest authority, stand up. You get what I'm saying? Because I've got some fucking Masons in my room chatting shit. But they're police officers actually, but whatever, they're Masons, but they're police officers. And these are just entities in 4D, but they're in my room talking to me, telling me, and my son's telling me, get down, mommy, lie down. And I'm saying, no, son. My nan's telling me to stand up and he's dragging me down. And I'm saying, no, son, I need to stand up. Yeah, my nan's telling me to stand up. I need to stand up. I'm the highest authority. So I want to see if this reading's got something to do with that.
Nobody's going to see this one coming. Nobody is going to see this one coming. Cancer energy with the High Priestess in the reverse. Nobody is.
So I'm a Cancer. My North Node is Cancer. All right. So that's another thing that's connected.
Going to see this coming. Okay. Somebody in a very high place is about to take on a devil energy. Now, they're going to do it no matter what money they lose, no matter whether or not it affects their health or whatever. It's something like that. Somebody, and nobody's going to see this one coming. Nobody's going to see this one coming. The star is here.
Okay.
Fuck. Somebody in a high place.
So I'm the star. My ancestor, which is why I've got this tattoo. Yeah. This says to me, I'm the star, I'm the gift, and I'm the key. 3 things. So I've got the Ankh key, I've got a gift box, and I've got a star. These were all drawn out by my nan downloading information, and I just drew down what she was showing me, and these are the tattoos that came out of those drawings.
It's going to wake up. Somebody in a high place is very important. There is somebody in a high place, somebody in a very fucking high place that is very important, okay? They have a big role to play, and this is good energy. I'm getting tingles all over. There is somebody in such a high place that would make change here. Somebody in a high place is going to make positive change here, and this is their destiny to do it. Tell me more, please, Spirit. They're fighting against evil. Knight of Swords is here. Under the devil, this person is speaking out. This person is bringing a message forward. This person is bringing a message forward, outing the devil energy. This person is going to speak up. This person is a whistleblower or some shit. But they're in a powerful position, so they, nobody can really,
do anything.
This person is in a powerful position and they're protected. They've got a mission. The star is here, Aquarius energy. I'm telling you, somebody is in a high position and they don't realize it yet, but they're going to wake up to the fact that they have a soul mission. Their soul mission is to spread a word, to bring forth a message about some sort of devil energy. This could cost them money. This could cost them, they're putting their life on the line.
Literally.
Okay, I'm not saying they're going to lose their life, but this is a very brave act. The High Priestess in the reverse is nobody's seeing this coming. The moon is here under the Five of Pentacles.
In the dark, but it's coming.
This person has been through a lot, okay? And a lot of people who, right, this person is well known. This is somebody like that you're seeing and they're well known and they're very high up, okay? They are working.
So my download there was, I don't know what it is, but I keep seeing Terrence Howard, who is an American actor, but he stopped acting now because he's talking a lot about all these downloads and how spirit has been coming to him since he was 4 Years of age. I'll probably do a video on there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting him right now. That's what it's coming through.
A devil energy. They're about to wake up and then they're about to blow the whistle on this whole thing. Okay? And it's risky. Nobody's going to see this coming. I'm telling you, nobody. Nobody. And this person, although everybody will know this person, I can tell you right now, everybody will know this person. I'm not going to, I don't know who it is, but Spirit's saying everybody knows this person. They're currently perceived to be working in devil energy, but they are a star. They're waking up to a purpose and they're going to bring a message. They're going to destroy this devil energy no matter what it takes. This moon, it's like we don't know. So this person's in the public eye. We have no idea of what they've been through, okay? There is a lot that people don't know about this person, okay? They're about to risk everything for the greater good. Pisces energy with that moon energy. Tell me more, please, Spirit. They've already sacrificed something. They've already put themselves on the line, okay?
I don't have a Pisces placement.
So nobody knows that this person's put their life on the line. Nobody knows this person is actually good. People think this person's evil. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Page of Swords is here under the High Priestess in the reverse. I'm telling you, when people learn about this, when the world learns about this, they're going to be shocked. Okay, when the world learns about this, because this is under the High Priestess in the reverse, the world won't see this coming, and when the world learns about it, they're going to be fucking shocked, okay, as to who is waking up here, and I don't know, I kind of want to say, yeah, I'll say that, changing sides. It's like somebody who is on the side of evil is waking up spiritually. And they're all of a sudden just going to bring this down. They're going to bring down some sort of devil energy that's in place. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Well, I'm getting tingles all over, man. This is huge. The Six of Swords is here.
Sick of mold in your bathroom?
Again, I'm getting downloads about certain things in it because I'm waiting on this kingdom spouse, and in a lot of the videos I keep talking about me. I need a bad man. I need someone who understands their shadow energy as much as they understand their light energy. You know, it's equivalent. So as much as you are light, if you are on a spectrum, a scale, and your lightness is at 8% on that at 1 to 10 scale, then your darkness is equally 8% the opposite way. You know, and I just feel like the world needs to just be okay with that, because we live in a world that is, you know, it's literally light, dark, man, woman, boy, girl. Does that make sense? So everything has its equal opposite. It's equal opposite. We're masculine and we're feminine. We're equal opposites of the same coin. And I just feel like it's okay to be that. We don't have to be light, and you don't have to be dark. You can be both. And I know it might sound like a contradiction, but that is